Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and if you saw my last video, you probably heard me talking about this video because I'm so excited to do this. So this is a folio inspired by Julie over at Camellia Crafts Designs, which if you've been watching me, you probably know how big of a fan of Julie I am. And if you're new here, definitely check her out. She's funny as heck, and she does a lot of fun projects. So this one was really guided by the paper itself and made based on the images on the paper. And so it just folds out like this. There's a cute little pocket over here, and then it opens up in here. We've got a cute little pocket on this side. I put a little bit of the card in here to fit that size. And then I made a little pocket over here with a contrasting paper just because I'm using the Stamperia Fortune papers, which don't have quite enough contrast on one side and the other. I kind of wanted to spice it up a little with something else, but you'll see I've used all these kind of fortune related bits and bobs to fill it up and to decorate it and to make this fun front. And then there's also a pocket on the back, which I made a card to go into. Now this one is kind of wide because I made it based around this front image and how that was going to turn out. So probably for this one we're gonna make, I'm hoping, I would like for it to be less wide. So I was gonna use this paper because I think it might turn out nicely. So the first thing you're gonna do is cut, okay? And there's no given spot to cut. This is gonna be based entirely on your paper. So if you have some kind of paper like this where there's a variety of sorts of designs, you're gonna pick. And I'm gonna do this, thinking of, so your larger piece is gonna be that inside piece, right? And then your smaller piece is gonna be the one that wraps around it and makes that front. So it's kind of up to you in terms of how you would like that to go. So I'm aiming to have this kind of minerals piece here be the kind of feature point of my inside cover. And so I'm going to cut here to give me this book page as my front on that piece that will wrap around. Okay, and then again, there's no specific spot to score. We're gonna figure that out based on our pictures on our paper. And I think, gonna score it because I know I want this one to be my front. This could make a really cool pocket. You know, this could end up very naturally being a nice pocket. Let's do that. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna score. All right, it's a little bit funny. We're gonna score just outside that. Turn that into a pocket. And then that'll give us our depth, which I think is just about right, actually. This is like, this paper was designed for this. So that's going to be just about right for this guy here. So it's a little skinnier, not a lot, but that's okay. I like it like this. And then our back is this great sort of book covery feeling thing. I love that. And we're going to put our pocket over the bottom, so that's going to show on the top. It's going to be beautiful. So then we have this guy. And I'm pretty sure I want my book to come over the top here. Although that is gonna make it harder to decorate. I've also got this, which might ultimately actually make more sense. This could be behind. So all you're gonna do with this is fuss with it a little, right? Like, start looking at your options on how you might want this to look on your front. And I'm thinking I like that. Something like that. And I'm just not folding anything yet. Now, I originally thought book. So let's look at that as an option too. I'm not creasing very hard. I'm just trying to kind of fold it around a little just to give me a sense. That could work too. I actually really like that. That's going to be very small over there, but that could give us room for a natural bottom pocket over here. I don't know what I brought for papers for that though. Might have to get creative. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like that after all, because I love that, the book. The ancient book. Okay. So I creased it a little too hard there, so I'm trying to give it something back. Okay, so this middle guy back here, this middle panel, is gonna be our pocket in the back. So I'm gonna give it a notch. Do I want it to be a big notch? I want it to be a big notch because it's a big pocket. Yes, silly. Okay, and then I'm gonna give it some ink too. And we're gonna glue this guy to the back. And it's really simple. Pretty cool. Okay, actually, do I want rounded corners on here? I think I do. Of course I do. It's a Julie project. It's a rule to have rounded corners on Julie projects. No, that's actually not true. There are no rules like that. Okay. Now we want some ink on our front too. Ooh. I love that book. I really kind of creased it too hard when I was trying things out though. Okay, so then with this, we're gonna glue on the edges and the bottom on this middle of this piece. I'm gonna put this guy inside of there. And again, this is great. I like this project a lot because it really depends on your paper, what paper you're using and how you like the look of that, right? So you wouldn't have to put this on the bottom like I'm doing here either, right? You can put it in the middle, you can put it at the top, you can put it wherever you want, depending on what your two pieces of paper look like. You could also not use one piece of 12 by 12. You could use separate ones. And that would be fine too. It might actually be better in some ways because you could do contrasting stuff, you know? All right. I'm gonna be a little corner rounder happy here. Before I glue this. I should have glued this inside pocket first maybe, but I think it's okay, not a big deal. I am, however, wanting to ink. This paper is of a type that just, I don't know, it just benefits from just that little bit of extra around the edges. Okay, so I'm gonna glue in this pocket then. Side guy. It's skinny enough that I don't think I'm gonna do a notch on this one. Sometimes when they get skinny like this, it's nicer just to leave them straight. I like the aesthetic. So this is fun. This little flappy guy. All right. I mean, in a way, I like the idea of putting it over the top, but I want that book showing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here, because with the other one, it had a kind of natural, it was closing in the middle naturally. And I don't want to put a bunch of, maybe I could do something little that would fold over, you know? I don't want it to cover up the book too much, but just to give it a little bit of a, I should have maybe done that on the inside. Maybe I can cover it up with some decorations or something. I don't like that anyway. I don't have a lot left of these papers, so it has been a little bit of a challenge with the other project as well. I don't have a lot of flexibility left with pieces that go with this. That could work. Just very short though. Just short like that. Right? Cut this white off too. I mean, that's the basis of this guy, right? So we've got our pocket in here now. And this is a really flexy project. Like, whatever you want to do with it is kind of the order of the day. And I just made a bunch of stuff that went with it. So I think I'm going to probably use up just about the rest of the papers. I still have a lot of the washi stickers from the washi pages. I'm gonna just put this one in here. I need something to make a pocket on this other side. This is a bit tricky though. These are just a bit tall for this. I don't want them to end up glued in there. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. Really, what do we have left? There's this guy. This guy could maybe make a pocket in here and that would look okay. With the mountains on the bottom, I think that will be good actually. Go here. And let's go about here, I think. Let me offset that blue on the other side with the pocket. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this side too. And or I could do this. Maybe I like that better. Oh, so indecisive. Oops. That's a heart. We don't want a heart. We want a notch. No, I think it's that way. I do. These papers are so pretty. What I should do, I was just thinking that it's hard to decorate these because they're already so pretty, right? So it makes them hard to use in certain ways because I want the prettiness with a little more basicness that I can put a lot of things on, right? Because I'm just thinking about what am I gonna do with this pocket? What am I gonna do over here? Because this is already so pretty. Am I just gonna leave it? So probably what I should do is get the backgrounds for this set, and those would be fun. Although actually this might work. I like that. I'm gonna do it. Too fussy. I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna give it a background like this, I think. Just very, very skinny. Just enough to make it pop. Yeah. Oh, cut that off. Let it glue first. This happened with my, I have to have more patience. I'm not a very patient person, guys. Especially when it comes to glue drying. Like, I just want it to be done so I can do the next thing. Almost cut that. I think I could learn my lesson. I did it with the other one of these. Where did it go? This guy. I glued this guy and then I started doing stuff on the front and I turned it over and my little Elixir of Dreams bottle was all cockeyed. That was originally straight when I glued him on, but now he's sideways. But I gotta say, I kind of like it sideways. I do. So, you know, yeah, sometimes that's more fun anyway. Ooh, so in Switzerland, I spent a couple nights in this little town called St. Gallen that is just outside of Zurich. It's about an hour by train. Super cute. Loved it. It was really the only city that I liked in Switzerland. Otherwise, it's all about the mountains. But I got this, I was in a shop there, and I got this little rubber stamp that says, Post aus St. Gallen. And I was like, awesome, you know, because where am I ever, like, this is a one-of-a-kind thing that I'm never gonna, you know, like, it's not like going to Hobby Lobby and buying rubber stamps at Hobby Lobby, right? So it made me happy. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it's like very Nick Bantock, you know, it could be, I could use it in some kind of series about somebody who's living in St. Gallen. Anyway, that was my fun craft find of the trip. I really didn't do a lot of shopping. I was in the mountains, hiking around mostly. That was like the biggest part of the trip. So what have we got that we might want to put over here? I don't know if I want to. I do like these little guys. Would you like that? What do you think? Yeah. Yep. Let's do it. We're happy. I'm happy. I'm happy you're happy. Stuff there. Just like that. Don't glue to the other page and stay where you're put. Okay, and so then I need to just have a little card of some kind for over here, and that's a little tricky because I don't, oh, here, you know what we can do? I have all this, the Egyptian stuff. Actually, this is my last full page, and I've been debating what to do with her because she's so pretty, and maybe she becomes a card that goes in there, because I just don't have enough coordinating stuff to really make a whole lot more unless I get another pack of this same paper, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. I do like it, but I'm trying to kind of, I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of paper, and I want to use what I have, you know? Before I buy a whole bunch more. You know, I could always buy more, especially Stamperia. It's so easy because they're so pretty. So, all right. I cut this based on what I liked here, and it's going to be a little too wide for my pocket, so I have to decide. I think I can live without this side here. So pretty. Okay. I'll put her on there. That was a lot. I didn't need that much. Glue. All right, that's very skinny border, but I like it. Yeah? Ugh. I should have tested it out, but I think that's going to be just about right. Tell me it's not too big. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I really like how that looks. Yay. Yay, yay. I think I need to ink my insides here to give that more finished look. I think I like this one better. And okay, now we want something here. Something. I don't know though. No. I was just thinking about, you know, playing around a little. But then we lose our... But we could put something across it if I did that. That might be kind of fun. You know, we could put Maybe one of these bigger pieces. What do I have? Oh my gosh. How weird would that be? I don't know. Is that too weird? I've also got these cards. Big crystal ball. Kind of like that. Big hand. That's fun too. I don't know, guys. I like this idea. I think it's a little bit more fun. I think I'm gonna run with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this. I'm folding just right at the spine of the books. So this is the fun of just using your, and so it is gonna get a closure of some kind here. So that will have to be glued as a pocket. And it's a little bit short. So I am gonna give it a notch to make it a little easier to use. And I'm gonna glue that top and bottom. Okay, I had no idea I was gonna do this. I had no plans for this at all. But I think it'll come out, I do. I have a good feeling about it. We could also have all these washi stickers. I could put one of those onto something, onto a piece of paper, and then use it as a closure. If we didn't like any of the cutouts, right? So hold on. Let's see, we've got her too. She's very pretty. Let's try that out. I'm gonna put this on. First I have to cut her out. And these white edges on these guys do kind of show, so it's a little bit hard with them because the way they're designed, you really can't get rid of all the white edges. So let's see. Ooh, I just got some indications from my stomach that it's time for lunch. Without my boyfriend, my eating's all thrown out of whack. He does all the cooking. And it's so great, and I miss him so much because he's not here to make my breakfast. Oh my gosh, guys. I think this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna put her on a piece of cardstock. Maybe it would be better to do white, but I don't think I have a white cardstock, or even really. Well, I could use some of the stuff that I print on. That's across the room, but let's get this apart first. Carefully. And let's stick it to itself. Okay, I love that. And now I'm going to cut her out again, but I think I will give her a little bit of an edge of this brown cardstock all the way around, because I think that will look nice. Oh, this is fun. I like it when there's a little bit less planning that goes into something and I'm just messing around and it really works out right, especially when it happens on video, because that's kind of rare. But this is gonna be awesome. I love that. Oh, that's great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What I could do too is put some twine through her and make it an actual real closure. Put some holes. Am I that ambitious? What I was thinking was originally was that I was just gonna glue her on one side and just let her be kind of a flip, just like this one. But she could also get eyelets on the sides. Or just on one side. She'd really have to be, it'd have to be only on one side because this is a pocket, so I can't put her through over here. I could have if I would have done it before the pocket, but so it would just be over here. Let's glue her on. I'm gonna glue her on first. I can do that later. Just like this. Let's see how she goes. Ugh. I'm pleased with myself. Those washi stickers too were something that I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do with these, but this is great. So yeah, I need to make something for the back too, a little card of some kind or an envelope. Maybe do something on here because this is not judgment. I like that. It goes with the book on the front too. Let's do it. And we could use this. Let's use the rest of this up since there isn't anything else to do with this paper, really. Just cut it and make a card. I really had a fun time with this project, and I like the idea of making more. And this is a nice way to use Stamperia papers too, because you really, it's a hard time with these ones that have these super beautiful designs on them, because you're like, oh, I want to make that, I want to make the most use of that design and make it look beautiful. But if you use that paper to make these sort of structured folios, it doesn't necessarily work out that well. So it's good. It's good to do these like this. I think I'm gonna add just one of these little guys. Okay, so question of whether we want to do the eyelet. How long? Let's see where we're at. Not too bad so far. That guy goes right there. And then, so we've got our card for in here. I think we needed something for the inside too, right? Goes in here. This guy's gonna go on here with some ink. I really am liking these cutouts, though, I will say that. I did kind of suspect that would be the case. But they're a really fun, easy way to just add that little bit of extra, some texture and depth on things. Oh, I just love that, you guys. Okay, I think I am really, really tempted here. I'm just afraid I don't want to wreck it. And she's not that wide, and I don't want to put an eyelet in her face, really. But I'm not going to have a choice. I'm going to have to, because I don't want it right on the edge. It's going to have to, like, be in her ear. You know, like right here. Which... I'm just kind of trying to take a look at what that's going to be like to punch that. Okay, we're going to do it. I committed. But I don't want one of the big ones. I don't want one of the big wide ones. I've got to do one of the little ones, which... Come on, girl. Surely we have some little eyelets over here. Why? My craft desk, Okay, hopefully they're easily found on the other side of the room. Here we go. Okay, she's gonna get that eyelet. I do have to change my crocodile for this. I've been lazy with the other ones. Okay. Oh, I actually like that. Wow, I actually really like how it looks. I was so scared that I was gonna wreck it, but I actually like this even better. This is so cool, you guys. Okay, let me get it on here. Come on, Mr. Eyelet. Punch nicely. Wow. So, I need my twine. Also not here. Wow, I'm like just an absolute disaster with the things I want today. I think I saw some. Yep. Good. This is not the skinny stuff, but that's okay. So I just wanted something that was gonna go like this. Make a loop and go through here. I hope I can get it. It's a bit of a bulky twine. And then we're gonna want that to come around and tie Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so then it's gonna come around and wrap like this and tie. Just right here. Like that, and we'll cut this off. It was a little too long. Awesome. I love that. Was there anything else on the inside that we still needed to do here to finish this guy up? Oh yes, we need a little guy inside there. That's it though. It would be nice to do something with this, but I guess I could give it something else that would be hidden behind her. That might be fun. But it has to be something that doesn't, like it go like this and be hidden. What else? This little guy. The moon, does the moon hide? If I put it in the right spot, it will. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I just need to make sure I get it right in that right spot. Put it back behind her. And then something little in here. Maybe one of these guys. Yep. The Emperor. The kitty cat Emperor. It's also getting hot in here because of all the windows open, so there's enough light. Windows, the blinds open so that you can see, so there's light in here. And that makes it hot in Austin. That guy goes in there. And that is it. Fun! I hope you guys enjoyed this project and have a great time making one of your own. I think this one was so fun. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.